EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Cleveland Browns. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from Cleveland. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Gonna throw right away. He'll spot the former Longhorn, Gunnar Helms. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, this is James Cook. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. Give him 14 on that one. It's a Browns first down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. If you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards...
That one intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Notre Dame.
I'm a big fan, Mike, of quarterbacks willing to take chances. I don't want my guys sitting there scared to throw the ball downfield. But as always, it does come with a little bit of balance. He tried to get that one all in one throw and just doesn't get quite enough pace on it, and it ends up going the other way. On first down here, Mike, you're just hoping to give a little breathing room to your offense. Now, if you do decide to pass the ball, your quarterback's not necessarily dropping back into the end zone. But after getting stopped for no gain, they find themselves on 2nd down in the exact same situation.
A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Penix on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with him.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Defenses always have to make a decision, like how do they want to defend the zone read? Some teams want the quarterback to keep the ball. They want the ability to tackle the quarterback. Other teams, they want...
He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
Brings up third down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Come on.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He's going to look downfield once again. That is brought in. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
The extra point is good.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
At their own 26-yard line.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
He was trying to connect with his tight end, Dalton Schultz. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Potentially very big call here. On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A fair catch signaled, and they'll have it just outside their own 20. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. We are through 1. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. On to the 2nd, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Seven Pirates.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Josh Haskell getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6.
On the jump.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
On first down, Daniels. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, he gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He's going to let this one go for Worthy, and he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy, touchdown Buccaneers. That his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 of 12 on the season. The extra point from Carney is good, and the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll go play action now with Penix. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On play action, Penix. Working free downfield. It is Williams. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
First down.
Here's first and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Play action. It's Penix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Penix going to throw again. He's got his tight end. That's Helm. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cleveland.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They're going to go play action with Penix. Escaping to his left. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Cleveland. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Now, Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And this one's not going to get there. That is short and left and no good. And the score remains the same. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Gray gonna return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's gonna take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Get it. Ready.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. That's into the hands of Worthy. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
19, Panther 60, 18, Pioneer.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A big half continues. Already 2 touchdowns on the score sheet. And here, this grab gets him a first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
19, ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Rasheed Walker, guilty of the infraction.
Here we go. 18, Rodney. 18, 60,
They'll throw with Daniels. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Keaton Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa. Cardi now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Buccaneers extend it to a 21-6 advantage. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Whoa! And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Throw here down the field will fall incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing is Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down. Oh, now flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And third down just became a lot tougher. Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Here's Penix. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Browns getting their punting team out there, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. Gray gonna return it. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
Come on, set, 19, Tiger, 9. Bring it.
The drive will begin with a run by Mitchell. Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
First down, Tampa Bay.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll go again with Mitchell. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's brought down at the 26. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
Ready, go.
Another run here with Mitchell. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard.
Here's a third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready.
Throwing now, Daniel. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
Joshua Carty on for the field goal.
Carty's kick
A
is
43-yard
good.
attempt.
And the Bucks will extend their third quarter lead.
The score, Buccaneers.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got Douglas going deep. Oh, big hole left side. And he will dive into the end zone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accurate
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. Throwing is Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this will be incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I won't be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it's going to be fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Bryce Berringer to punt. Greg Dortch, deep to return. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this is going to be incomplete. So they let the punter try and throw for it. Not sure if he did that on his own. Either way, doesn't matter. They have turned it over on down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Pop Douglas. Touchdown, Browns. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Ray gonna return it.
The Bucs take over first and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Yeah, really I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10. To throw is Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Mitchell. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be taken down. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
19, come on, set, ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here, second and 10.
Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is downfield to the tight end Pitts. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. And even 30 yards. Set to go now on first and 10. Daniels. Gonna throw again. That's gonna be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's gonna bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
79 Broncos. Cowboy 8.
Throwing again, Daniels. This one intercepted. Picked off by Caden Ellis. And the Browns are going to have it just past their 25.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
We'll go play action now with Penix. He'll swing this one out to Cook, and he'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Get you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That's over the middle and intercepted. return will set them up in good field position right at midfield.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
20-yard pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
So the athleticism of this tight end is pretty well documented, Mike. I mean, he can pick up yards after the catch. It's just such a rare trait for tight ends. So it's the size, it's the speed, it's the matchup problem. I mean, we got a glimpse of all of it right here.
He fires downfield for Pitts. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw. But think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Daniels. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Out to his right. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Ready. Play action. Here's Daniels. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Forced out wide. And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. So now, a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. To return is Greg Dortch. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
will set up for the
Here's Daniels. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Browns 18.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
20 yards on that pass play. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime the team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. You just saw a great example of it here.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he will score! Jamison Williams. Touchdown Buccaneers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Browns 18.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. On the move left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the connection there. It's a Browns 1st down.
36-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Into space at the 45. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. 1st down, Cleveland.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Again, it's Penix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, But how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He's got Douglas going deep. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Nick Cross. Into space. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. Party now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Dortch now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready up! Come on, let's go!
On play action, Penix. This is a short one, taken in by Helm.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 33, here's second down and 4. Penix now off the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
On the set!
First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Two! Viking 18! 18!
They'll start this on the ground with Mitchell.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So a win here for the visiting Bucs, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.